off to Cape Town for the green gold match. How's it been over this past 2 weeks?
Yeah, first off, nice seeing everyone again. I think you don't have that personal touch on a Zoom call, so first off, welcome. Yeah, there's always challenges. I think the positive thing about that is we embrace challenges. So what I'm saying that is, like, for instance, yesterday's afternoon session, the thunderstorm cancelled it. So sorry, that's the reason why we're a little bit late. But no, it's been great. Yeah, maybe a little bit disruptive with 13 guys not being here last week, but also gave us a great opportunity to work with the guys that stayed behind. So in terms of preparation, we're confident that the last 2-3 weeks really went well. I think the players understand what we want to achieve and how we want to get there. And just a massive opportunity for us this Friday, being back after 6-7 months. We can't wait, we're looking forward to it. If we start with Evia, he's played a lot of his school rugby and junior rugby at 15 as well. He's got a great natural feel towards the ball. It gives us a good right foot option from the back, nice and tall, good under the high ball. So yeah, we're excited about what he can bring for us as 15. We've said from the beginning, he's nice and versatile. We like having versatile players that can play multiple positions. He definitely gives us that. And with Willem only coming back last week from training, to training for us, he's a nice physicality at 4 for us. Has played there. We feel that he can make a difference there for us.
The starting 15, the 15 that you deem to be the best that you've got available, or is it a question of just the best lineup for this particular game?
It's a good question. No, I don't like the term horses for courses, but I do think that the way Friday's going to happen and the weather and the way we want to play, it's a good fit, the right 15 for us.
Been favourable this year for the Lions. If you look at the back end of that Super Rugby competition this year, they weren't that great, but it's obviously a new side also. But what is the objective for this tournament? What is the objective for the Lions for this tournament in terms of trying to balance the results and also putting together a really good enough team again to replicate what the Union has done over the past 5 years or so?
The draw for this competition is quite similar for us to the start of Super Rugby. So we played 4 away games out of the first 6 that we played, with the bye included. So starting the 2 away, for us it's a great challenge. We really spoke quite a bit about how we want to play, especially away from home, and then when we're back here, what we want to represent. So the opportunity for us this campaign is for the team to start the beginning of a new era for us. Is they've got an opportunity to start something fresh. We've got an opportunity to start our own story and write our own story. So for us, it's as a team, we committed to this campaign to really move forward in all facets, to really get together, get close together as a team. But at the end of the day, the talking needs to happen on the field, and that's where we're most excited about the team. Hans, first off with Willem, I think just having him here in the system is unbelievable. What he brings to the team room, what he brings to the team meetings, what he brings as a guy off the field is immense for us. He's a great character to have around. And then in his physical shape, I think he understands what we want from him. He's very comfortable with what he can bring, and that makes Willem. Having him lean and in shape is exciting for us. I don't think he's necessarily ready to play 80 minutes, but really having that big ball carrying 4 that can do the grunt for us really plays 80. So we're very clear with what he can bring for us and in his expectation. So it is. We feel that especially with the Sharks back and the way they play it, that a bit of grunt can never hurt. We're very excited about it. We gave them about 20-30 minutes against the Pumas together. They really bring something different for us. We know what Wandy and what Nani brings for us, and that's gold. So trying them out this week together, they do know each other quite well from the rules days and from all the junior rugby that they did play a little bit together. So no, exciting for us. We've got a clear plan of what we want to do, and we feel that they can complement that.
Cash, just what are you expecting from the Sharks on Friday? I mean, obviously there was that little hit out 2 weeks ago where everyone played. What did you pick up from there, and maybe areas that you guys can try and exploit on Friday?
I think they showed us in Super Rugby. They were top of the log for certain specific reasons. So they've got a great forward pack. They can physically come to you, but can also move you around and work you. They're great in the air. They've got a great kicking game. They put a lot of pressure on you defensively. So no, they're a quality side. We'll definitely show them that respect. But also game one for everyone, we see it as an opportunity to start fresh, to start new. And like I said, it's really for us to start taking a claim of what we want to achieve in this competition.
Do you see it as something completely different?
Yeah, it's obviously different. With having a combined Super Rugby and the Currie Cup in one. But yeah, it's something that we adapted to, and it's something new, and it's a great opportunity. It's in South Africa that we playing one season with both cups available. We committed to each other as a group during that time. We had a reflection of the way we played, and we've got a reflection of you as an individual as well. We got a couple of leaders back, like Kriel, Rowan Dreyer, very good for the system, and obviously we've got Yanni and Willem, that's very experienced boys. You know, you take it in whenever they speak. And Burger has been a captain with the Bulls, so everybody's are leaders in their own capabilities. But yeah, it's just an exciting thing for me to see a good blend of experience and young guys combining together. Very excited at training, very challenging. We make it as hard as possible for each other to get the better out of you. So I really feel it's going to be a very good season ahead. But the first one is Sharks on this weekend.
Kom ons begin. Ek dink om teen Frans en ek te skram is 10 teen die beste skram in die wêreld. So dit was vir ons 'n goeie toets om te sien waar ons reg is op daai stadium. Vir ons, Rowan Dreyer kom terug van 'n slegte Achilleskeer af. So dit was goed vir ons om te sien waar hy presies is. En ons weet Carlo is een vir die toekoms en veral skram gewys. En hy en Ox het 'n great toets laas naweek gehad, en hierdie week wat kom gaan weer 'n goeie challenge wees. En Wian is 'n goeie skrammer, het lank in Europa gespeel. So ons het verseker met dit in gedagte het ons daai twee gekies. Ek dink Dylan is seker al 4-5 jaar in ons stelsel, hy weet presies hoe ons wil speel. Ek dink beide hy en Morne Krappie was goed geweest in die wedstryd in die Pumas en teen die Stormers wat ons gespeel het. So ja, dis sleg vir ander en verras. Ons is geseënd met 4 goeie skramskakels. So dis Dylan se beurt om vir ons te wys wat hy kan bring. So I think you can get sucked into it both ways. Half of your games will still be here at altitude, so you've got to be able to go there, and probably half of your games away is also not going to be soaking wet. So once we get wherever we need to play, we'll do that analysis. But for me, currently, it's important for us as a team and as players to be adaptable. So we really worked hard the last 4 or 5 weeks to be able to play the physical game if we have to be able to go wide to hard if we have to be able to play the kicking game. So that's part of where I feel we need to grow a little bit. So whatever the challenge would be, I'm keen to see how we're adapting to it. I think, like everyone saw this weekend, Johnny has an unbelievable talent, comfortable at 10 and 15, brilliant in both. So for us, depending on what we feel we need in the game, you can be able to play 10, we can move Elton somewhere if we have to, if we want to go that way and play that way. Otherwise, you can be a great attacking and kicking threat from the back as well.
Just to go back to Elton, just from a player's perspective, and especially maybe you specifically having been involved in the domestic game 2 weeks ago and then travelling with the Springboks over the weekend, how are you feeling ahead of Friday? Was it good to have those 2 games under the belt to maybe shake off a bit of rust, or are you feeling the intensity after such a long time on the sidelines?
No, definitely much needed. Playing minutes under the belt, had a good warm-up. 50 minutes and then obviously last week another 70, and the majority of our boys were actually in Cape Town, which was quite good. A little bit disruptive in terms of obviously preparation, having a week off where we can install a lot of things. But the boys did a good job against the Pumas, and the other boys did a good job in Cape Town. So it's good to see that the guys pitched up yesterday, knowing that we've got a big task at hand, and that's a short turnaround. It's on Friday. Good prep yesterday, good prep today, and then obviously we'll continue preparing for the Sharks. It's a late game, so there's a lot of time to prepare.
Cash, have you guys sort of tuned in to the fact that you guys are going to be playing over a Christmas period and a New Year's period, something that you probably wouldn't have done a lot in the past? What kind of mental switch does that require? I know it's a little bit early in terms of going into that stretch, but are the guys looking forward to it? What's the mood like in terms of playing throughout that festive period?
Yeah, apart from the guys that played in Japan before, and probably for quite some time in Europe, it's probably the first time that all of them will play there. So, to be honest, we did speak about it quite a bit. If you don't speak about it, it might catch you as a surprise. So we definitely did speak about it. 26 we're playing at Loftus, and the second we're playing in Nelspruit. So both should be about 35, 36 degrees and upwards. So a little bit less Christmas pudding. So no, it's just what it is. It's a privilege to be back playing. If that's what it is, we spoke about it. We dealt with it. It's a fixture. It's an opportunity for us to perform. It's an opportunity for us to express ourselves and get together as a team. So I think it can become a big thing if you make it a big thing. To be honest. So family might be somewhere in South Africa next to the sea taking a pic. We'll be warming up and eating salad and getting ready for a game.